ideas from. I find that a constant wellspring I keep going back to is I'm interested a lot in interpersonal relationships between people, and I find that gives me a lot of material to work on. In fact, it's quite unlimited. As you go through stages in your own life, and at least I find when I go through stages in my own life and my own relationships, everybody comes up against blockages every so often, and blockages that in the beginning they don't understand. And I find that that songwriting is as a therapeutic exercise, if nothing else, is good because it helps clarify. It forces me to clarify in my mind the actual emotion I'm feeling, figure out whether it's justified or whether it isn't, and figure out how I stand in relation to this emotion. And it's when I make a song out of it, then the whole thing is much clearer to me. And when I write a song that I feel is a good song and has explained something to me which previously I didn't understand, I then feel almost like I've come around a corner, and that I can head off in another direction, having left the song behind me. It's up to you and me to carry on. There'll be nobody else to lean upon. There'll be nobody else to lean upon. It's up to you and me to carry on. There'll be nobody else to lean upon. To lean upon. To lean upon. Lean upon. Thank you.
Do you fancy being a big rock star?
No, I don't really. Well, if you mean a big rock star, how big is big? I mean, I would like to be successful as a recording artist, as a performer, and as a songwriter. I would like to be financially solvent enough so that I wouldn't have to think about money anymore, at least that it wouldn't get in the way of what I wanted to do. But at the same time, I don't want to become public property. And I really find that I very much like the fact that not a lot of people know how I spend my time, and I don't have to be on show every time I go in public, or I mean, in Ireland it's bad enough at times, but I'm kind of happy that I can sort of go most places and be pretty much unmolested. It's great. I do take the things I do seriously. I mean, a lot of people would say too seriously, but I would personally feel I don't take it seriously enough. I feel I could devote far more time and effort to what it is I do. I have a switch off period, and that's basically I very rarely go past that now. But when I'm actually at work now, and for instance, I'll suddenly decide, look, this week I'm going to do nothing. I'm going to mow the lawn or something, or I'm going to go into town, or I'm going to whatever. And I can quite successfully do that. Maybe during the week I might get an odd dart of guilt or something that I'm not, I'm taking too much time off, Paul. But I'm able better to do that now, to spend a week and do nothing. But at the end of the week, when the week's over, then I'll go back and I'll work fairly hard,
The story of the steel clock. Just a television wonderland, just one more fairy tale about a rich bitch lying down a swimming pool. Life is so cool, easy living when you make the rules. Last Friday was the first time, and I'm took about a half more minute on the stairway. It was child's play. The odds come out even when you give up believing in a cold law.
I mean, what did you actually think of Tina Turner's version?
I liked it. It had a kind of a abandon to it that there wasn't in my version, and she injected again a sense of lightness into it, which, I mean, it's a fairly heavy topic, so I mean the way I approach it would be, I suppose, fairly heavy, you know. Mm-hmm. Whereas she wasn't at all caught up with the whole emotion in it, like, and she just delivered it. She is a singer of songs, you know, and she just enjoyed playing with the words and the melody, and that's as valid a way of singing a song as anybody else's, you know. Again, I'm not sure whether I'm always the person best to perform my own songs, you know. I don't always feel that I perform them the way I would like to perform them either. You know, sometimes I feel that I'd like to let go of a guitar, for instance, and really get inside the song and act it out as almost like an actor. John Lennon was someone who I admired a lot, and I felt that particularly after his 5-year layoff, that he stood a great chance of leaping forward into an entirely different dimension, and I was quite excited about some of the things he was doing just before he died. But there aren't an awful lot of people writing songs that are the kind of songs I like, you know. There are not an awful lot of people exploring the difficulties of interpersonal relationships here. I'm back again on my hobby horse. But I feel that adults and people who have... The difference is, I want to see people writing songs about people who've made commitments to relationships, as opposed to people who are still playing the field, which is what a lot of teenage songs are about. Like, you know, it's... the difficulties involved in people who are actually committed to each other, difficulties doesn't stop once you've found someone that you have fallen in love with and you've committed yourself. They only really begin there. So I feel that there's a whole wealth of material here for songs that I'd love to see people writing, you know, and not many people do it now.